Hello my dears, and welcome back to my corner of the internet. Today I'm here with a little tea talk with you guys. I got one of my favorite mugs. I got this at, geez, I want to say HomeSense probably about a year ago. And I just love it. It's so nice and big, and it's got my initial on it, of course. So yeah, today for the tea talk portion of this tea talk, I figured I would talk about some of my favorite teas to ice in the summertime. I think it was EJ Chris, one of my friends here on YouTube, who asked about my favorite iced teas. I think that's right. If it wasn't you and it was someone else, so sorry. But yeah, so we're going to talk about that. I've got a few faves. Basically, I mean, you can ice any tea. Of course, what I like to do is just get a pitcher and then mix up, you know, probably 5 to 10 cups worth of tea. So I add the, you know, work out the math, add the tea, and then just stick it in the fridge for, you know, however long you want. A few hours anyway to get it nice and cold. And then it's good to go. It's perfect. You can also, I also love to throw in like fruit, berries, things like that, because some of my favorite teas to drink in the summer are fruity teas. Like this one here, I keep repurchasing this. This one is kind of made to be iced tea. It's by Tealish, and it's their fairy dust tea. And it's strawberry, kiwi, and elderflower. And it's so good. I wish I could send the smell to you. Oh, through the, first of all, it's beautiful. And it's just, it smells so good. It tastes so good. I like to make a big pitcher at night before I go to bed, and then in the morning it's perfect. And if you don't have Tealish anywhere near you, you can go to tealish.com and purchase from there, and they're so good. So good. Another tea I like to ice a lot in the summer is anything minty. And my current favorite mint tea is by Teapigs. Like, that's such a cute name. Teapigs, and it's their minty fresh, and it's caffeine free, which is nice because sometimes people a lot of times don't realize that unless it's a caffeine free herbal tea, there's a ton of caffeine in tea. So if you're sort of drinking tea to not get all that caffeine, make sure you're drinking caffeine-free herbal tea. So, and this is a caffeine-free tea, and it tastes so good. And it's just peppermint leaves. So simple, so perfect. I love it. And then also, like, I'll just make, like, just regular black tea. Make it in a pitcher. And then as you drink it throughout the day, you can add milk and sugar to taste. Honey, anything you like. Anything you like. One thing I am loving right now that I do want to sort of mention, in case anyone's like me, and sometimes when I'm in a rush, I don't have enough time or like enough desire to mess around with loose tea when I'm headed out the door. But loose tea is my favorite way to drink tea. I prefer it to the pre-bagged. But the other day I was in David's Tea, and they have filters. Yes. So you just, this one's kind of crumpled, but you just pull it out, put your loose leaf tea in there, pull it, and you've just bagged your own tea, and you can throw it in your mug and run out the door. You don't have to wait for it to brew. You don't have to do nothing. You treat it just like a regular tea bag. So that was, I mean, I knew these existed before, but I'd never seen them. Like, I'd never noticed them in the store. So yeah, and they're super cheap. I think it's like $10 for 100. And I mean, 100 tea bags is gonna last you a while, so there you go. So, what I'm drinking right now is dandelion tea, as always. I feel like this is what I'm always drinking in my tea talk videos. But, yeah, well, I figured we'd have a little chat now that we're here. I didn't want to do anything too involved today because I'm still at the tail end of a really bad flu. I'll spare you the details, but it was nasty. And I still find like if I talk too much or kind of overexert myself, I'll get a really bad cough. And once the cough starts, it's really hard to get it to stop. So I just thought we'd sit and chat today, but not too much. So last night, what did we do last night, yes. My husband and I watched the almost entire One Love Manchester live stream concert that had been put up from Sunday, and it's on Ariana Grande's, the whole thing, it's like 3.5 hours. The whole thing is on Ariana Grande's YouTube channel, and so we just wanted to watch, and it was awesome. There was some, like, Robbie Williams was there, that was so fun. Liam Gallagher was there. Like, I haven't seen Liam Gallagher in so long, and like when I was in high school, this was like the mid-90s, and I mean Oasis was huge, so just seeing him was really cool. And Miley Cyrus was there, and just Coldplay, everyone. There's so many people there, and it was great fun to watch, and very touching and emotional. I'm a pretty emotional person as it is, so I mean, add the flu and then this, and I was a mess. But it was great, and of course it's still on there, so if you haven't checked it out, you might like to. What else? Oh yeah, I've been thinking about social media a lot lately. Like Facebook specifically. I'm on Facebook. I've been on Facebook for 10 years, you know, a long time. I find Facebook really gets me down. Well, first of all, I love Facebook because everyone I've ever known in my life is on Facebook. And how great is that? What a wonderful way to keep in touch with everyone. It's such a complete collection of the who's who of your life. And when I was a kid, we moved around so much, so this is just like, it's so wonderful seeing everyone there, and I love it for that. And I love seeing people's updates, and I love seeing their pictures and their families and their kids and their dogs, and I love it. But so often I'll be scrolling through the feed, and there'll be so many soul-crushing headlines. And even though I won't click on the articles, because sometimes you can't click on the articles because you can't take hearing any more bad news that day. But it doesn't matter. It's too late. You've already read the headline, and so it's already in here, and it's already in here. And I don't know, it's really getting me down lately. The other day I read a headline that was so horrifying. I was like, Kate, we're done with Facebook for today because I'm not risking that happening again. And it's just, I don't know. I have such a complicated feelings about Facebook. But do you get that way sometimes? Do you feel like I'm so much happier when I'm disconnected like that? Like YouTube, I don't find YouTube bad because, you know, for the most part, it's people sharing things that are important to them. It's not people sharing things that are horrific. So I find YouTube more of a place to catch my new friends, get to see them talking and sharing their days and their lives and their accomplishments, and I love it. And then Instagram's great too, because it's, again, just photos from people's lives, their kids, their dogs, their pretty fingernails. I love that. But yeah, Facebook's just, it's getting me down. I was thinking the other night about time before Facebook and how great that was. And I know it sounds so silly. It's just like, well, just get rid of your Facebook. But like, I live so far away from all my family, my extended family, that I don't want, you know, to cut off that connection. I guess in that case, what I could do is just really pare down the list. I don't know. I'm just kind of rambling a bit, I guess, but I'd love to know your thoughts on social media and the way that it affects your mood, your day-to-day mood, because I've really been noticing lately that it affects mine a lot more than I even realized it did, because I guess you get so caught up in it that you don't really pay too much attention to it on a moment-by-moment basis. But I've started to do that lately, and I've started to, as soon as I notice it, just off disconnect done for the day. And I'm hoping that helps. But again, by the time I get to the point, it's already too late. I've already seen whatever or read whatever, and you know how it goes then. I don't know. Anyway, I think that's gonna do it for today, you guys. I am going to be back on Friday with a book talk video talking about Neil Gaiman's Norse mythology. What a fun read. I can't wait to talk about that. And then on Monday, I think I'm going to have a Leilani skincare review, and I'm so excited about that. So, yeah, I hope you guys have a great day and that you're having a great week, and I will see you guys on Friday. Bye.